Good afternoon, I'm Raylene Ramsey. This is your afternoon news fix for Thursday, the 3rd of October. Warnings to keep off the roads in North Otago, Dunedin and coastal Clutha to avoid surface flooding during the most rain in 5 years. A red heavy rain warning's in force with up to 150 millimetres of rain expected. Otago Regional Council is monitoring river levels. Dunedin City Council's encouraging people in low-lying parts like South Dunedin to check weather updates and is offering sandbags. Herald reporter Ben Tomset says there's been huge demand as people brace for the brunt of the weather.
It's not too serious at the moment, but there's definitely that potential and people are well aware and getting prepared.
Civil Defence is urging people with horses and livestock near waterways to move them to higher ground. An orange heavy rain warning remains for parts of Bay of Plenty and Tairawhiti. Health New Zealand says its deficit for the past financial year is likely near $1 billion. The organisation's released its report for the quarter ending June. Earlier in quarter 3, a $299 million surplus was forecast, but the preliminary financial result for the year to the end of June is a $934 million deficit. Danica McLean reports.
Health New Zealand says it's due to one-off impacts and a deterioration in underlying financial performance. Those one-off impacts include COVID-19 stock being written off or consumed and costs related to paying staff for Holidays Act remediation. Others include reductions in Hauora Māori funding.
The Prime Minister says New Zealand's made richer culturally, economically and socially by immigration. Census data reveals 1.4 million New Zealanders were born overseas. The nationwide headcount shows the highest number of foreign-born Kiwis are from the UK, China, India and the Philippines. Chris Luxon says he has huge admiration for immigrants to New Zealand.
They leave everything that they know behind, their family, their friends, their culture, their language. They come to New Zealand because they believe this is a place if they work hard they can get ahead.
A 42-year-old who threatened to kill Dame Jacinda Ardern has been convicted. Richard Trevor Savell represented himself in Tauranga District Court with aspects the judge called legal gobbledygook. The prosecution's case included multiple online threats, messages and voice recordings between November of 2021 and January 22. Savell's also been convicted of obstructing police. He's been remanded on bail ahead of sentencing in January. And New Zealand and neighbouring nations have renewed security commitments and will form a Pacific response group. The Defence Minister has hosted counterparts from across the South Pacific at this week's annual meeting. Australia, Fiji, France, Tonga, Chile and Papua New Guinea attended. Japan, the UK and US observed from afar. Now to sport, and former Silver Ferns captain Bernice Mene believes Dame Nolene Todo is still searching for the best combinations following the Tiny Jamison Trophy Netball Series loss to England. Maddie Gordon, Kimi Orapoi and Kate Heffernan all featured at centre in Game 2. Retaining his PGA Tour card is Ryan Fox's biggest priority heading into the home stretch of his golf season. Isaac Peach, the trainer of middleweight boxer Andrei Mikhailovich, has labelled IBF world champ Janabek Alem Hanela a disgrace to boxing ahead of tomorrow night's title bout in Sydney. I'm Raylene Ramsey. That is your latest news fix, and we'll be back with the next update tomorrow morning from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.